Hey everyone, Shawn Carey with Migration Productions, and welcome back to another product review. And today we're going to take a look at the Eckla Beach Rolly Cart that you see here on my left. If you've watched my 10 items for bird photographers video that I did with my friends Mike Militia and Christopher Chacon, you'll know that this is the 10th item that we recommended to bird photographers. But today I'm going to do a product review, a little bit more in-depth review. And the reason I'm going to do an in-depth review is that my friends at Hunt's Photo are now carrying the Beach Rolly Cart, and they asked me to do a review. So let's take a closer look at the Beach Rolly Cart. Here we go. All right, a couple items here real quick about the Rolly Cart here that I want to point out before we start to actually load it up with some photo equipment is, if you're going to purchase the Beach Rolly Cart, you do want to get the cargo netting, in my opinion. I think this really comes in handy because once you load it up with all of your equipment and you start to go off with it, you'll know that it's going to be very secure, so that if you kind of go off balance a little bit, you don't have to worry about your gear falling over or falling out of the cart. The other thing is this little extension leg here, this foot or whatever you want to call it. You do want to make sure that this is fully extended when you go to sit that on the ground. If this thing is up and you don't notice it and you go to set it up, it's just going to fall over on you. So you do need to make sure that that foot is all the way forward before you start to load your gear on it. You know, these inflatable tires here, they do a pretty good job, and you do have to pump them up occasionally, so just keep that in mind. And the thing just works really well. So I can't say enough good things about it as far as the product itself. I think it's worth the money that you would pay for this particular item. So in terms of loading it up with equipment, again, I have kind of several different ways I go about it depending on what I'm going to do. So let's take a look at loading up the Beach Rolly Cart now. Okay, so now it's time to load up our Beach Rolly Cart and just go through just a few items here that I might take on a photo trip that I'm doing. First thing I would do is I would add my camera bag, which is the heaviest item. But before I put that on, again, make sure this front bar is facing forward so it's nice and sturdy once you put that first item on. So you add camera bag. That netting's going to come in handy in a second, you'll see. My Gitzo tripod with my flex shooter ball head, again, an item you might want to check out. That goes here. I've got my waist pack that I sometimes take with me. That can go right up top here. I can secure the netting around these little knobs here. Then, the nice thing that I like to do is I like to bring my little seat cushion here, and I've got this little clip that I added. Can add that on there. And then my travel stool, because again, you don't know when you're going to get low to the ground, and you're good to go. So it really is a fantastic product. I can't say enough good things about it. If you're a bird, nature, wildlife photographer of any kind, and you've got locations that you like to visit, and you've got long distances that you need to travel, and you don't want to be carrying things on your back or your shoulder or whatever the case might be, then this Beach Rolly Cart, I think, is going to be the item that's going to help you out quite a bit. I've had mine for many years. I've used it all over the greater Boston area in the Northeast. I use it quite a bit here at Daniel Webster Wildlife Sanctuary, which is a Mass Audubon property here in Marshfield. I use it here all the time. All sorts of conditions, sand, mud, gravel, grass, you name it, snow, ice, it doesn't matter. I've used it in all sorts of conditions. The thing always performs well. I've got a bunch of my friends that also own this item. They love it too, as you can see from this photo here, taken on Plymouth Beach from several years back. Again, it's just a fantastic item. So if you're a bird, nature, wildlife photographer, this is an item you might want to think about. Reach out to my friends at Hunt's Photo. Check it out. They'll hook you up with your own Beach Rolly Cart. I think you're really going to enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed today's video review. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos here on Exploring the Natural World. And as always, remember, please help protect wildlife and help protect wild places. Cheers. Okay, I'm going to go see if I can find some birds to photograph. Purple martins over here. See what we can do. See you next time.